You know, I know Honda now for many, many years. And I lived 1 year here in Japan in those days when Ralf Schumacher was driving Formula Nippon. And during this time, I met also many Honda people, and I got a good impression about Honda. We all know that Honda has a fantastic past tense in the history of Formula One. They won races, they won championships, and I simply could not believe that Honda is not able to build a power unit which can win in Formula One. And from 2014 onwards, I always kept in contact with Honda. Then, of course, they had a difficult time together with McLaren, but I was 100% convinced that with a good cooperation, you can win with Honda. And when we decided 2017 to change to Honda, I know that many people in the paddock didn't believe this decision. They said personally to me, how can you decide to work together with this company? This will bring your team into big difficulties. And just said to them, please ask me in 5 years. Then we will see what's going on. And we had from 2017 onwards a fantastic cooperation with Honda. We had a very open business relationship. And on the technical side, there was a really cooperative collaboration between Honda and between Toro Rosso in those days. Many times engineers came here to Japan, to Sakura, and the other way around as well. Honda engineers came to Faenza. And this good cooperation and this good communication between both parties ended then in winning the championship and winning races. And I remember that I promised the president in those days that not with Toro Rosso, but with Red Bull Racing, they will win races and maybe also the championship. And now they are winning the championship maybe the second, third time, whatever, fourth time, because they are so successful. And that was confirmed what I was thinking, that Honda is one of the best companies in the world, and nowadays they come up with a power unit which win races and championships. And this is what I expected from Honda, and therefore I'm really happy that the team, Red Bull Racing and Honda, is so successful together, and also us, because you can't find a better partner as Honda is. You know, reliability was one story, but the performance another one. And Honda during the winter months made a big step forward already, but we knew if they want to win the races and the World Championship with Red Bull Racing, we have to develop the power unit all over the year. And this was decisive. That meant we had a reasonably good basis from the reliability side, but of course they had to improve the performance. I remember it was Saki-san. I said to him, please bring to every race a new specification, a new upgrade. Doesn't matter if we have to start from the back. And this he did. We nearly got to every race a new upgrade, which meant we had to start from the back, but this was calculated. And this development speed during 2018 made it possible to have such a good power unit then provided to the teams, to Red Bull Racing and to Scuderia Toro Rosso in 2019 and 2020. This was the basis, because it was for me clear that they have to improve the performance, and the engineers in Sakura did really a very good job. Yeah, not so much at the beginning of 2018, but for sure at the end of 2018, especially then 2019, when they recognized how correct and important our decision was to join Honda. Red Bull observed the development steps in detail, yeah, because they wanted to know where the way goes. And therefore it was important to develop the engine and to come up with a better performance from race to race. And this was at the end the decision differentiator for Red Bull Racing to go with Honda. Because they saw, yes, Honda develops the power unit in the best possible way, and this is a partner which we can trust and which we can work together. First of all, Yuki has a real very high natural speed. He's a talent. The years for Yuki were not so easy because he came from Japan. He won the Japanese Formula 4 championship. I think he won 11 races or something like this. Yeah. Came to Europe, did Formula 3, and also there he was immediately successful. Coming from Japan with such a different culture and way of thinking to Europe, to racetracks, which he didn't know, he performed very well from the very beginning onwards. Also in Formula 3 in the first year he won races. Then he stepped up to Formula 2, and also there he drove fantastic races. I remember back there was a wet race in Austria where he was fighting for the victory, and because the team made a mistake in the pit stop, therefore he couldn't win, but he finished second. There you could see that he is really a very, very high skilled driver. And then from Formula 2 he immediately stepped up to Formula 1. And within this short period of time to be so successful, you must be a strong character. Yuki is a very good character. The team likes to work together with him, and he also made big progress in all these 3 years. I must say, for the second part of the season, I expect some really good results from his side because we also improved the performance of the car, and he knows now all the racetracks, and therefore I'm quite sure that he will score a lot of points now in the rest of the races which we have this season. It was not only my side, it was a management team. It was with Dr. Marco, it was with Christian Horner, then Uno-san was an important person in those days. And we all were sitting together, we were discussing everything, and fortunately at the end we all made the correct decision.